Dead Rise entering theaters tomorrow, I thought it'd be fun to dive into something. And the fact that the Evil Dead remake almost had our boy Ash Williams in it. That's right, Ashy Boy. Chainsaw hand, man who gets bitches, Ashy Boy himself. Now let's figure this out here, cause I can't believe this. So let's see here. Sam Raimi's Evil Dead franchise has come a long way from its low-budget cabin-in-the-woods story, with a new sequel, Evil Dead Rise, on the way. What started as a simple tale about an unlucky group of teenagers faced with dangerous and demonic threats has spiraled into a blood-soaked and chaotic romp. Anyone that has had the misfortune of facing the Necronomicon Ex Mortis has experienced terrors no one should have to endure. And while Ash Williams is the most famous victim, there's another. In Fede Alvarez's Evil Dead, a new story was told that was loosely tied to the canon of the original trilogy. I never watched the remake, by the way. In the film, a new batch of victims found a version of the Necronomicon and activated the evil within it. What came from that was sheer pandemonium, as one by one, they grew possessed by the evil of the book. One victim, Mia Allen, and the first to be possessed, managed to survive and defeat the evil, a feat only Ash Williams has ever done. That's pretty cool, actually. I won't lie. This feat, an achievement in and of itself, wasn't meant to be forsaken either, as it was going to lead to a closer relationship with the chainsaw-wielding hero. So, it says here that Mia Allen almost met Ash. So let's see here. So when this movie hit theaters, it was touted as a remake or reimagining of the original. However, it was important to note that the film had no characters from the original, but had the same iconic car that was first seen in the first movie and Raimi's other films. This fueled the possibility that it was actually tied to the canon, and if the original plan for the movie had worked out, those fans would have been correct. According to the plans discussed by Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell, and Rob Tappert, Evil Dead would have been followed up by Army of Darkness 2, with Mia in the lead role. From there, the movie would then be followed by a team-up movie with her and Ash Williams working together to fight against the evil. Though the idea was ambitious and exciting, Universal Pictures passed on the project, and instead Ash's story continued in the animated series, Ash vs. Evil Dead? Hold on a minute. He does not have an animated series. Oh, wait. They were going to make it into a animated movie. This was announced in 2022. Well, that's stupid. Anyways, back to what I was saying. As for 2013 continuity in the character of Mia, she was left behind only to recently have been brought back as a playable character in Evil Dead the game. Pretty poggers. Nevertheless, like the Deadites, the Evil Dead franchise has a knack for never staying down long, and with Evil Dead Rise, it could be a chance to bring a new team up that's both unexpected and could be totally welcomed. Yeah, I heard Ash is in the new Evil Dead. I don't believe that. So it says here that Evil Dead Rise is a continuation of the iconic and bloody series and follows a new group comprised of a mother, her 3 children, and their aunt Beth, who's gotten their hands on the Necronomicon. God damn it! You know what? If Ash is supposed to fight the Evil Dead, you think he'd, try to keep the book out of people's hands? Well, I mean, he only has one hand. But still! After reading from its pages, hell is unleashed into their apartment high-rise, and it's up to Beth to keep her family safe from her newly possessed sister and hopefully escape before facing a violent end. Though the premise is similar to the other movies in the series, the aspect of the family has set up itself from what it became before. But this same theme could be what set up to... Okay. Basically, this could lead Beth to meeting Mia. Mia lost her brother in Evil Dead, very similar to how Ash lost his sister in Evil Dead, after he brought her back from being possessed. Since she hasn't been seen since, it would make sense for her to appear after tracking the book and its demonic activities. Considering Beth will also be wielding a chainsaw to protect her family, it could be that this duo could represent a team up, the team up that Mia and Ash never got, and give the new main characters a fighting chance. If so, that would also mean that the legacy of the franchise could live on and even continue plans that may include characters from Ash vs. Evil Dead and potentially the long-planned Army of Darkness 2. They were gonna make an Army of Darkness 2? I mean, I don't know how you could do that. Shoot. Is there a poster for that? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh my god, we were gonna get an Army of Darkness too? You mean my favorite movie was going to get a movie? And we didn't do it. Although, to be fair, you can't do it now because Bruce ain't, but like animated. That's fair game. I'd say we could start it with like him being teleported to like an animated world, but I don't know. I'm gonna find out why they. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna find out why they make an Evil Dead, an Army of Darkness 2. I also want to look into the very first Evil Dead, very first Evil Dead.